Hi, Orange Group. Do you ever wonder what is underneath the ground, deep below the streets and dirt? The rapper in this song imagines what life is like below the earth. The rapper meets some strange people, and their life seems very odd. But of course, anything is strange if you're not used.
Uh-huh. Back again. Vocabulary. Yeah, check it, yeah. Yo, I heard of this underground land, man. Underneath all the streets and the sand, man. So I decided to venture, dare to go to the center of the earth. That's my adventure. I burrowed into the dirt, I dug it up. 20 days later, I was like, what? I was great at digging, I was fast to learn. I dug past the grass and past the worms. My hole was not shallow, it was deep. What would I find in it? That's a mystery. It could have been a Mr. Broccoli and Mrs. Cheese. In my hole, I missed the trees. On day 21, I found the town. All made of rocks, all underground. I was in a huge chamber, a giant room. It was dark with no sun and no moon. I didn't have a lot of baggage, just a suitcase, two brushes and two tubes of toothpaste. Then a little blue dude came out in a tutu. It's too late to run, what would you do? Yo, to the kids who are liking the sound. When you hear it, start shaking it now. When we rock, yeah, we rockin' the town. We get low down underground. To the kids who are liking the sound. When you hear it, start shaking it down. When we rock, yeah, we rockin' the town. We get low down underground. Now, so this little blue dude said his name was Bloopy. This is weirder than anything in any movie. He said, I'll give you the tour, I'll show you around, show you everything that you can find in our town. We walked past some rocks that were jagged, not soft and smooth, no more like a shark's tooth. The Bloopy showed me where they make their art. There was a guy inside and his name was Bart. Bart would sniff paint in his nose, then walk over to some paper and go 1, 2, 3. Then he would sneeze. I chew on the paper, it was really pretty. Bloopy asked, do you think that's art? I said, well, Bloopy, no, that's not. Bloopy said, we sell each sneeze he does for $4 million, cause people love it. I said, well, that's more than I can afford. I don't have enough money, but I'm not poor. Finally, Bloopy took me past these columns, these thin supports for a roof above them. Into the arena, the giant stage, bigger than the stadium where the Giants play. In the middle was a blue dude playing a flute tune, while a giant snake danced the cuckoo. I told Bloopy, this place is cuckoo, kid. He said, no, not to us, we used to it. You wouldn't think everything we do is weird if you just lived here for a couple of years. To the kids who are liking the sound, when you hear it, start shaking it now. When we rock, yeah, we rockin' the town. We get low down underground. To the kids who are liking the sound, when you hear it, start shaking it now. When we rock, yeah, we rockin' the town. We get low down underground. To the kids who are liking the sound, when you hear it, start shaking it now. When we rock, yeah, we rockin' the town. We get low down underground.
Hi there, Orange Group. Your first word today is the word afford. Afford is a verb, which means to be able to pay for. So for example, I'd love a new bike, but my parents can't afford one right now. Our next word is the word arena. An arena is a building used for sports or shows. So for example, in this picture, you can see it's a basketball arena, and sometimes there will be concerts in arenas. Here's an example sentence. There's an arena right next to the highway where I've seen the rodeo and the circus. Our next word is one you're probably familiar with, baggage. And baggage means suitcases, bags, or other items that travelers carry. So if you look in this picture, you see lots of baggage. I want us to look at another meaning of baggage, though, that might be new for you. Baggage can also mean things that get in the way or weigh someone down. So for example, she has a lot of emotional baggage since her old best friend lied to her so much. So if someone lies to you a lot, it can make you feel bad about yourself. It can kind of weigh you down. So we say that you have emotional baggage. You have things that are making you feel bad or weighing you down. Our next word is a verb and a noun, and it's the word burrow. And as you're making your flashcards, be sure that you write down both definitions. Your first definition is a verb, And burrow as a verb means to dig a hole or to tunnel into or under something. So for example, the groundhog burrowed into the dirt to build a new home. A burrow can also be a noun. And when we use a burrow as a noun, we're talking about the actual tunnel and the kind of the little rooms that the groundhog makes. These are called burrows. Our next word is the word chamber. A chamber is a room, and it's usually a bedroom or a room in a palace. So here's a chamber in a palace, a bedroom in a palace, or a room in a palace. For example, the king's chamber was decorated with SpongeBob posters. This is a fun word that you can use if somebody knocks on the door of your bedroom. You can say, "Come into my chamber," just if you want to use a big word for them.